Commissioner Steve Soberoff said the board could argue over the statistics reported by the LA Times, but examining the department's policing policies would be a better path forward. The analysis was billed by the Times as the first in 10 years to calculate racial breakdowns of searches and other actions by LAPD officers after they pull over vehicles. According to the Times, the data used in the analysis was obtained under a new California law targeting racial profiling that requires the LAPD and other agencies to record detailed information about every traffic stop. The analysis found that across the city, 24% of black drivers and passengers were searched, compared with 16% of Latinos and 5% of whites during a recent 10-month period. That means a black person in a vehicle was more than 4 times as likely to be searched by police as a white person, and a Latino was 3 times as likely. Yet whites were found with drugs, weapons, and other contraband in 20% of searches, compared with 17% for black people and 16% for Latinos. The totals include both searches of the vehicles and pat-down searches of the occupants. Police Chief Michael Moore told reporters today that the department is aware that the disparate impact on communities of color, particularly in South LA, raises concerns about trust and confidence in the department. The Times noted that racial disparities in search rates do not necessarily indicate bias, but could reflect differences in driving behavior, neighborhood crime rates, or other factors. Criminologists told the Times that the lower contraband hit rates for blacks and Latinos raise serious questions about the law enforcement justification for searching them more often than whites. Stop and search statistics are commonly used by law enforcement agencies to gauge the disparate racial impacts of policing. The U.S. Department of Justice sometimes requires agencies with civil rights issues to collect and analyze the data. LA Mayor Eric Garcetti said today that the Times analysis is both important and timely, and he said he's committed to helping the LAPD make forward progress on issues of race and community relations. The Times analysis showed that black and Latino drivers and passengers were searched more often than whites in almost every part of the city. About 3% of blacks and Latinos stopped by the LAPD were arrested, compared with 2% of whites.